The following is brought to you by PaulAkers.net.
Hey everyone, Paul Akers. You know what time it is? It's 2020 Best Improvements of the Year at FastCap. So let's go check out all the great improvements we made this year. Okay, Jordan, what is it?
All right, hey Paul, so we sell the best fence, as you all know, and those products are super customizable. So we made this form that we can send to our distributors, and basically instead of going back and forth, do you want metric, do you want imperial, we could just send them this, they can give all their customizations, and they can sign that they can receive the print. So
And is it working?
It's working, yes.
Like how much better?
Like 100% better.
All right. Okay, Sandy, what's it gonna be?
Okay, so I do all the custom color, and I always had to go out there and get one of those picking carts, put material in it. It never fit. It was heavy to lift all the rolls on, so I made this custom cart and come over here. And
Look at that.
slide 'em right on and then take it back to
Nice. Christian, what's gonna be this year?
My favorite improvement is my back order list. I've updated it on Excel. I keep it updated with ETAs and quantities coming with our back ordered quantity. That way everyone in the office always knows when we're receiving our goods.
Awesome. Maylin, favorite improvement 2020.
So it's this box stand that we built. Adam built it for us, and basically it solves the issue where we used to have our box on this kind of little table.
Okay,
thing.
higher.
Yeah, it was higher up. We had to fiddle around with the box all the time. Now we have it where it's adjustable, like with this thing, so that we can always have gravity working for us, because we learned from
So
Paul
gravity
this
when
year.
you're stacking those in there makes it much
exactly.
easier. Before it was flat, so they'd fall over.
Yep. And now we can just change it for whatever orientation we need.
Right, so when you're stacking them on top now, then you pull the block out and it goes flat because that's better for you in that orientation.
Exactly.
Perfect, you built a handle into there, you have adjustability if you need to, you got wheels, everything's
Storage
flexible.
down here where we can put our box clips and everything.
Killer.
Yeah.
Great job.
Great. Thank you.
Hey, my favorite improvement 2020 really is the TV. Look, it's up high. This morning, Jeb's leading the morning meeting, 6'5". He's kind of in front of the screen. People can't see it. Somebody says, after 6 years of doing this morning meeting here, why don't we raise the TV up? I'm going, oh my gosh, how come I didn't think of that when I put it up there? We immediately stopped the meeting, grabbed people, held it up and said, is this better? Everyone said, yes. This was my project today. We raised it up. This whole platform with all of our electronics was down here. We'd always go like this. We'd always go like this. Not good. Now we're right up here. Everything's at eye level. Redid the whole thing. Epic improvement. We can't wait till Monday for our morning meeting. Thanks a lot. Rhonda, what's your best improvement?
This here, Paul, these are labels to indicate who's picking what this morning. We're going to have Celeste pick foam and Danica pick onlines.
And how'd you do it before?
It used to be stuck with the adhesive on the back of these foam tags.
Oh, that sounds a little messy.
It was a little messy, and it started to take away some of the wood on our board.
Ah, so now you got it all Velcro. Very nice. Much better. It's going to last.
Yes, it's going to last.
Darla, what's it going to be?
Move the mop and dustpan and broom, because people used to walk under here to go get it on that wall.
Oh.
And that must come down, so now it's safer. and it's
Much
all
safer. They're not walking through here anymore. Wow, awesome. So Johnny, are we busy?
We're pretty busy.
Oh, we got everybody waiting, man. Wow. Business is good. Jeb, what's your favorite improvement?
I love this bag jig right here.
Okay.
So it holds, instead of having just the bag sitting on the counter,
Right.
it's stored right down here. You can just slide it right up.
Wow,
super
that's quick.
And you can take the sticker from right here, and it always is going to be on the same place on the bag. So
Oh,
it's all
because you got a
standard up.
jig.
Yeah.
So it takes up a lot less room, too.
It takes a lot less room. Same idea as my parents putting my brother and I in the bunk bed.
River, baby, what are you doing? Alicia, what are you doing?
I'm doing 2x10 sockets.
Okay. Oh, everybody knows this, man. This is
They
our world
should.
famous spot. Everything's quick, fast, easy, slam, bam. Thank you, man. Put it in, dry it with your foot down there, and it's all done. I think it's faster than we used to do it on the video that has 400,000 views.
Absolutely.
Great job, Alicia. Alicia, best improvement 2020.
Euro doorstop screw counter.
Wow, cool.
Lucas 3D printed this for us, so it drops right in the bag.
And you got 10 screws.
Yes, we do.
And then it's counting 10 more. So you're packaging the other stuff and you're gonna have another one ready. And just like that, it's done. Wow, that is real. Oh, I guess you gotta remember to put it back up, right? Watson, best improvement 2020 for you. I know what it is. It's because you get to come to FastCap every day, right? Yeah. Yuri, best improvement.
I'm so excited, Paul, about this improvement. I went to Leanne and asked. We was thinking that we are doing right stuff, and we was like perforation do like this, and put some customer wants like a strip like this, but we find out that
they don't need it.
No need it, and I just asked Leanne, can we just switch and not do this, because some people even complain that they was like trying to rip like this, and in the middle like this they rip like that, and this shit will whole wasted. It's garbage.
So it was good for one customer, but it wasn't good for everybody else.
For everybody
but we were
else.
doing it for everybody.
Yeah, and we are doing a very big quantity now, and nobody is complaining. Nobody cares.
So show me what we do now.
We do like this without perfs, so it doesn't have any perfs.
So it's just a regular 5x5
Just regular
sheet.
5x5
So
sheet.
less defects.
Less defects.
Less
and
processing.
Less processing and less. For me, I don't have to change the dies. I have only one sheeter on a machine, and I'm not changing it.
Awesome, Yuri. Zach, baby, best improvement 2020.
That would be the die press gauges. Makes everything more precise. We know exactly how many pounds we're putting down on the die. Before we would just hand crank, and this one could be at 50, this could be at 75. Wears the blades out on the dies faster. This is just finishing sloppiness. This is
way more precise, right?
Yeah, this
excellent.
Makes a world of a difference.
And extends the die life. Everything works better.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Colby, best improvement 2020.
So we're clicking this button hundreds of times. It goes out after 4 months. Then we have to use this for a couple months until that stops working. So to replace all that, I put a clear button right here. So
and then you were having to replace the counter too, and that's $400.
$400.
And now we eliminated everything by that one button.
Yeah.
Great job. Hey, so I'm here with Vlad. Vlad's been here 20 years?
Yeah.
20 years. And he always comes up with great improvements. Super, super smart from Russia. And he's got a killer improvement because he's also a comedian. So go ahead, Vlad, show me.
Oh, we have here some problem. Here work usually woman.
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Tiffany works here.
Yeah, sometimes I work here and sometimes
Remember, he's a comedian.
Zach work. Yeah, for Tiffany, what problem? She a little bit short, but she woman. If she some take it here and touch, it's here greasy.
She gets grease right here because
Yeah,
these are grease.
greasy.
So first of all, these are an improvement because these are right at the machine. They used to be in another place, so now we've moved them right in good proximity. But then another problem, the grease.
Yeah, this is level. It's for me problem because, yeah.
He's a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach,
show the improvement, Vlad.
yeah, poor Zach have problem too. For him,
Vlad,
this level,
yeah,
here,
okay,
you know, here,
okay.
here greasy anytime.
Got it.
What we doing? We doing on this machine.
So this is Vlad's machine.
Yeah.
So he made this that keeps him away from the grease when he goes up here to work. Very clever. Now watch what he did for Tiffany.
Oh, this is the for
This is for Tiffany's machine. So
Yeah.
when she comes over here, she doesn't get grease on it when she's coming up here. Very clever, hey? Hey.
sometimes.
Matt, best improvement?
The best improvement is this hand sanitizer is now one-handed. We don't have to use two, and we also don't have the problem of it falling down.
Oh, very cool. So you printed this stereolithography.
Yep.
Wow,
Right here in
very
engineering.
cool. Nice improvement.
Thanks.
Wow, best improvement.
I think the best improvement of
Your
2020
hat.
Yeah, I like color.
Okay.
As you can see, the coolest thing is we color coded all these bags, and it wasn't my idea. Jules started with the laminating,
Wow.
and then BBC Waste commented on a video that we made and said, why don't you have color? So we made color. So now I can see, hey look, this goes right here. I can put the bags, and I'm not trying to guess which size because also we did it to the bag rack, so it's all color coded. And then our Kanban card has
coded.
it
Oh my
color
gosh, so you
coded,
don't
so
even
I
have to
know,
think,
hey,
man. This is
look,
too easy.
I need the blue, or I
Get
need
the blue
green.
and away you go. But you know what the best thing about that is? That you gave credit to somebody else. You made the improvement and you gave
It's
credit to
not
somebody
my
else.
doing, it was BBC Waste. So.
Right on. Darby, 2020 best improvement.
Yes, this back brace right here. When we grab foam, it's all the shovel doesn't
Yeah,
look neat.
okay.
This right here just allows us to.
Oh, so it orientates it perfect for strapping. Give me a strap. Show me how it works. Whoa, great job, Darby. Celeste, what's best improvement?
Hi, Paul. So my favorite improvement are these Menards Kanban. So we used to always have to walk over to production, bring all the orders, fill them out, make an individual Kanban for every item we needed on a Menards
Yeah.
order. And now we have them all pre-printed. We just go through the orders, put the number we need on it, and put it in the Kanban.
Oh, very cool, because we do so many of them. So you just, they're pre-done. You just put the quantity on there, hand it in production, you're done. So you don't have to fill out all the other information.
Yeah, we don't have to walk over there. We just put them in the bin.
Very cool, Celeste. Great job.
Thanks. Yay, Celeste, great job.
Miller, what's your best improvement 2020?
Well, Paul, Miller's favorite improvement is this collar. It's called a Rad Dog. It's got a built-in and retractable leash.
Oh,
just
that
like
is
that.
totally
so now you
cool.
Can grab him and then you let him go.
But we never put him on a leash here.
No, but when I'm hiking, people always say your dog's supposed to be on a leash, and I say he is. I'm just not.
Jules, what's best improvement 2020?
Best improvement of my life has been meeting you, Paul.
Oh, come on, Jules. You're going to make me blush.
Scout's honor.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
not a
cool.
Scout, but honestly, this is the Kaizen foam scraper station.
Okay.
It used to be spread all over the place, and it wasted a ton of motion and created spaghetti trails every time we'd go to build it.
Ooh.
Now, we have an easy to use.
You got a tray there, all pulled together.
A tray, everything's on here along with matching crumb trails underneath. This comes off and holds your box.
Oh my gosh, it's like a whole kit
It's
station.
a whole kit. And if you need to get out of your aisle, you can take it anywhere to build it. So this is my favorite.
So super flexible, compact,
Yep.
right sized,
Everything.
efficient, makes you want to do the
Everything
job.
It makes it very pleasurable to do. Kaizen.
Great job, Jules. Here. One more time.
Oh my God.
So Anthony only been here 3 weeks and he's already making rock and roll good improvements. Show me this one. This one's awesome.
So I am absolutely loving this one. We were building these 3/8 mag curtains, and I was having the worst time
Put the
trying
screw
to get
in.
the screw into the
Yeah, slip off.
and it slips off.
Not good. Not safe. Not accurate. Not good quality. And you
Yep.
came up with this great jig. Look at this.
So I decided that, seeing as how monkeys like fits,
Paws go on there,
monkey
right?
paws fit great. We went ahead and 3D printed one with a hole the exact size of the screw and drill bit.
Yeah. And then every time it's guided on there perfect and it never slips. So quality all the way.
So by far,
Beautiful.
my favorite.
You rock,
Love it to
Anthony.
say. You rock, Paul.
So Luke, what's your best improvement 2020?
My best improvement is this. Do not use adjust fan. So what does that mean is it tells people to not come up here to not use the fan because people are using scales and it was mess up the scale with the high wind. And then a lot of people get annoyed by it is people walking back, turning it up, and then when people are using the
And
scale,
they didn't know people were using the scale.
Nope.
So you made this sign, so if you're using the scale, you put that on there, and this is by the scales, you put it on there to tell, hey, don't adjust it because you're gonna mess me up.
Yep.
Great, improved quality, less defects. Great job. Danica, okay, what's your best improvement?
All right, so what I did last week was the Euro doorstop POP.
And you've only been here for like a month or so, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're already making improvements.
Right, when I first got here, this was just a mess. The foam had a bunch of cutouts that were used for absolutely nothing.
You mean we're not perfect at FastCap? No, we're not. No, yeah, it's been great. Don't worry, we're not perfect, and there's lots to improve.
Yes, and that's okay. So I left room here in case we did need to
Yeah,
add
good,
something.
good.
So this is all labeled, all nice and perfect.
And crumb trailed
We have
right
a
here.
crumb trail for the screws.
And color-coded bags.
Tyler, best improvement 2020.
All right, 2020, we got a good one for you. So here, this is where all the water goes through our injection molds.
Yeah.
So when it's time to take this mold out, we need to get the water out of there. And the way we do that is by blowing air. So I shut this off, that stops more water from coming in. And I can blow air, and that's gonna go through the mold.
So it cleans out all the water.
The problem with that is when I'm trying to do a mold swap very quickly, I put this on full blast and the air pressure spills water all over the chiller. And
So it goes out, you make a mess.
Yeah, exactly. So we added this valve, and when you pull this lever, it diverts to the bucket. Now we can use full blast.
Get everything out of there, no mess.
And then the spring pulls this handle back into the correct position so you can never forget, and it always goes back where it needs to be.
Okay, completely.
Exactly.
Great job, Skylar. Crumb trail right here. So aisle 3, 05, and then position 1, 2. So bottom shelf 2 right there, and those are it right there. So everything's very easy, so you can't screw this up. Great job, Danica. Okay, let's go over and see Lyle. Show me the color-coded bags.
Okay.
So that's the bags that Danica's using right there because they're
Yes.
yellow. So we even know we don't have to read a label, just color.
And all of them are color-coded, and we even have samples that Hector made us with all our bags, and they're all color-coded as well.
Killer, great job. Lucas,
Yeah.
best improvement 2020?
It's these new forklifts. They're absolutely amazing. No sitting down, no buckling in. You jump in and you're driving. It's just that easy. I think the visibility is better. You're higher up. You can see around, back up. No like twist your back and look behind you. And then we even got one that's got a fork spreader. So we have a lot of varying thicknesses of pallet. So it's just right in your hand. Forks.
And we have our blue lights in the front and the back, right?
Safety lights front and back. We got mirrors here to see around extra large.
But we bought a lot of these. We spent a lot of money. What about spending money on improvements?
We did, but you know what? They're going to pay for themselves. They're worth it. They make our people happy. And we've got all these other improvements that make us all the money that we have to spend on these now.
And on top of that, it's safer.
Oh, it's way safer.
Right? And safety is number one.
Number one. Always.
Miller, your papa wants to do another improvement video. He just keeps wanting to do improvement videos.
Well, my favorite improvement, one of them at least, is the PowerMag. So I used to hate building PowerMags. We built them into these cosmetic cases. The lid's always cross-threaded on you.
Oh, I remember
like
that.
It
That's a
didn't
nightmare.
go on right. You had to put a sticker around the lid to keep it sealed. Then you had a top sticker, a bottom sticker. Total nightmare. And then you drop it and the case would crack. And on top of that, these were like $2.50 a case. Just crazy. So we totally redid our packaging for PowerMags. We got this awesome new station here now. And what we're doing is we're using our number 12 clamshell instead, 14 cents instead of $2.50.
Wow.
And to make it work, all we had to do is use foam and put the PowerMags in a little foam square.
And we got plenty of foam.
And we got plenty of foam, and so we got this whole system set up. So now we have these jigs here, so you can take your stack of magnets, drop it in there. That pops you out a stack of 10 magnets every time. Take your foam block, you put it in this arbor press, and we got these custom little dies we made here. So you just take a punch, tear it out, and that perfectly fits.
I think Henry Ford would be proud of
I
you.
think so too. And then all these jigs here, they're all color coded too. They got matching dots on the back of the Kanban card, so you know
For all the different size magnets.
all the different cutting jigs. They're
Oh,
all
look at all
color-coded
the
there, too.
samples,
And it shows
man.
the samples. The jig for each one goes with the samples, and then even your
even the
labels have
label
matching colors.
Get out.
It's pretty
Killer.
sweet. I used to hate these. now I love
Miller,
them.
great job. Hey, Chuck, does your mama have a best improvement for 2020? Tiffany, best improvement.
Hey, FastCap, this is Tiffany. I just wanted to show you that I have extended this table for the product and then put this little lip back here so the product's not falling over.
Excellent.
And it's made it great.
So you're running it on the machine and packaging it right here, one spot. You're not taking it anywhere
Not
else.
having to do the extra legwork.
Excellent.
Does your papa have an improvement for 2020?
So my favorite improvement is the wood rack. We're using our speed dividers. We have yellow dots so you don't poke your eyes out. We've got everything organized from 2x4 solid wood, O-speed plywood, all the way down to starboard. Extra parts we put over here. We have a reminder up at the top, tallest to shortest, going from giraffe to squirrel.
Wow.
And so you always remember to go from tallest to shortest.
So the smallest piece goes there and the tallest piece goes there. We don't worry about the width. We focus on the height, right?
Correct. So you can see here, this is kind of a funky shape, but as long as the tallest piece is in the back so you can see it. So everything needs to be visual.
Awesome, Adam. Mitch, man, best improvement 2020?
Yes, my favorite improvement is by far and away our little hole punch jig.
Did you punch it?
Yes, that is the question. Did you punch it?
Okay.
So, depending, we always want our labels to either be right here in the center or up top in the center, depending
Okay.
on which it is. So, I love this because now you can...
It's adjustable.
Set it to go long ways, or you can adjust it to the outer side, which is what I need. And you just slide it in.
And before, what did we do?
Before, there was no anything. You just grab this and you grab a
It was
handful,
random.
punch
Wasn't
it.
very precise. It was sloppy.
It was exactly
And so what does the precision give us? Why is it better that it's precise?
Well, it poke-okes makes it mistake-proof. You get it in
Right.
the same spot every time, but now when you're going to put all your labels up, you don't have to sit there and fight and shift it around for 5 minutes to try and get
Everything lines up and it hangs level.
Yes, sir.
All right. Great job, Mitch. Andrea, best improvement 2020.
Okay, so this is our morning meeting, and we took our principles, our Deming, Onos, and the Constitution, which we used to have to scroll all the way through to get everything, and now we made them into little folders. You just scroll, you grab the one you want, you copy it, close it, and you paste it and then delete the one that you didn't need.
Wow, way faster.
Yeah, it's way faster. So you don't have to click through and scroll through all these to find.
And so you're a
whatever you
trainer for the
need.
morning meeting. You help everyone get ready.
I do.
So this helps them do a better job and much more
it's also
easy.
a lot easier to train people on.
Wow, that's awesome. Great job. Ali, what's your best improvement 2020?
My best improvement 2020 has got to be in the drawer front clamp station.
So this is what we're making up there, right?
Yep.
Okay,
So
what's different?
Yeah, all these used to be in one little plastic bag, and we had to rip it open with a hook and put it in the
So when we got these from the vendor, they'd have all the components in one plastic bag, and we said, no, we don't want it that way. We want every part separate because we have to do further assembly.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so we would rip it open and put it in this bag and then do some separation. Now you eliminate all that over processing.
Yep, exactly. And
Very
also,
cool.
to add, this hot glue gun was added to, you can adjust the temperature. And
that's not normal on a hot glue gun. Normally it's full on.
Exactly.
And why is that important?
It's because previously we had one with the battery and you had to leave it on, and then so it dripped with the glue and it made a huge
Big
mess
mess.
in the station. And now you can just adjust the temperature so it doesn't leak. And
So it doesn't leak as much. We're using less glue, less waste.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Great job, Ali. Galina, you got a great improvement. Show me what you're doing here.
Okay, we have one carrier sheets, it's regular carrier
Yeah.
sheets. Sometimes we have big orders, 200, 300 boxes.
300 boxes on one order.
3, 4, 5 pallets.
Wow.
This is, I did this page, Andrea and
So
Jamie
this is
helped
100
me.
to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400. So you can check and make sure every box is accounted for, so everything's perfect.
Yeah, this is much easier.
Wow, that is awesome, Galina. Very good. Johnny, man, what is it for 2020?
My best improvement is number one, these beautiful forklifts we just got. These are game changers. Instead of having to sit down, I have a stand-up forklift. I can pick orders super fast.
Yeah.
I pick orders straight from the grocery onto our skids.
Wow.
The truck, but what I love the most is inside this little storage area, I Kaizen foamed it with all the necessary tools it takes to pick orders here
Is
at FastCap.
that cool? I'd say
And-
that's like bitching, is what I think.
Oh, I love it. And anytime something's missing, I know it's missing because it says tape measure and there's an empty spot.
So you're never running around looking for your tools. You're working all the time, getting tons done, getting 4 times more done than anybody else, right? Great job, Johnny. Max. And Johnny got another one?
Yep, so I couldn't just be happy with one favorite improvement. The second one is our new station here. Max went ahead and added this new rack so that we could store 2 more pallets up here. But
For outbound shipments.
for outbound shipments.
Right.
Now, one of our problems was we have to cut V-boards for our Kaizen foam, but I was having to go across the shop
Right.
to the wood facility to cut these.
You got to cut these
And
guys.
it was a waste of motion.
And time, transportation.
Everything. So now we got this little mini chop saw. It's battery powered.
Right here.
We got a vacuum hooked up to it.
Wow.
We got one of our products called the saw hoodie.
Wow, you're using all of our stuff too. That's
All
cool.
of our products here, and this just saves a lot of time, and I can make all kinds of cuts on our floor.
Great job. Johnny, what's the staple of a 2-second
Staple of a
improvement?
2-second improvement is this guy right here. We took one of our speed clips and we got one of our tape measures on here. Instead of me fumbling around for one of Max's tape measures, this guy is always right here. I can measure my pallet, get the height, and it goes right back there. That's a 2-second improvement.
Okay, Max, what's it going to be 2020?
So we kept track of all the POs and the shipments we've shipped out. There's a tracking.
Because we got a lot of shipments going out every day. Holy mackerel, you and Johnny. Okay.
But we didn't know what freight company, office didn't know what freight company you went with. So we started adding, YRC, ABF, UPS, all that.
Right, right.
And now we started adding how many pallets per shipment.
And why does that help you?
It helps us keep track of how many pallets we ship out to see if, some months are busier, we need to order more pallets for that month.
Right, so it allows you to more accurately track what you need supply-wise so you never run out.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent.
Like last month we did 420 pallets. This month we're at 300 pallets so far. So
Wow.
this month's a lot busier, so we know that we're gonna need more pallets.
Oh, good. Awesome job, Max.
There's Watson. We need Watson.
Come on.
Where's Watson?
I can't work without my Watson. My Watson.
Tyler!
Hey!
Best improvement 2020?
Okay, so this is my absolute favorite one I got here. So everybody knows our screw gun holders. We got the open and closed ones. We find so many uses for them around the shop. This is my favorite. We mounted them next to the CNC, next to the lathe. So now when I'm machining and I'm making chips,
Nothing bugs me more than having chips fly everywhere and get all over the place.
And then having to wrestle with that hose.
I got my vacuum right here. It used to be all the way up here. And so I would have to stop, I'd have to come over here, grab it, wrangle it around, get it over. Now with our RCV, I can be making chips right there.
Wow,
right
that's
back
killer.
here. And we took it a step farther. So sometimes I like to use this magnetic mount. Gets the vacuum right where
Get out of here. That's smoking.
But when I plug this in, it would pull it down and put all sorts of weird
Ah,
forces on
okay.
it. So what we did is took another one, magneted it on, and now you just pop it in there. It holds it up for you right at the perfect height. And now it catches
Oh my
90% of the
God.
chips.
That is smoking, Tyler.
These screw gun holders. They're the bee's knees.
They are the best in the world. Now, you have more.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
we got more over here. This is my other one. And we started doing it with this one at an angle, so it just slides in super easy.
Oh, quick draw.
I got my air gun right here, but we never clean with air
Yeah.
because you got a vacuum right here.
Amazing. Great job, Tyler. Matt, 2020 best improvement.
Hey, so I work in Best Fence, and it's a really complicated system. We've got these checklists here. And this is what the checklist used to look like. So you've got all of your information on this side, and then you've got the quantities and where you would check on this side. So you'll notice I'm sitting here, I can't see what I'm checking off, right? So we had an idea one day, what if we just flipped it? And that way, as I'm going through here and checking, I
You're
can actually
looking right
see
at it.
leg movement acceptable.
Oh, that's really, really
Yeah,
good.
so
So
that-
simple, but so non-intuitive. Most people put the check mark on the other side.
Yeah, it's made life way easier.
Brilliant, Matt. Peter, best improvement 2020.
Our tail lock station. This is a device that we can put onto the bottom of your ox truck, and it will automatically lock your door with the remote. You can see right here.
Oh, very cool.
Opens up, goes back and forth. We got this station incredibly dialed in. Right here, what we're doing before for the wire, for wiring it up, is we'd attach it here, we'd string it out, and we measure it out. We had to walk to get 50 feet of it. It was just a lot of waste of motion. So we built this thing that we can actually just spin it. It's a spindle.
Wow, it's simple, and you use your head and not your wallet.
Yep. And it's going to get exactly the right length each time. I just have to give it 10 spins.
And that saves you a bunch of time.
Boom, I cut it. We got it, and it's done.
Wow, great job, Peter.
Easy peasy.
Hector, favorite improvement 2020.
Hey, Paul. Favorite improvement was this quick man drill tool. The steps were take this drill bit, put it in here. That was the first step we did. And then we put in this locking mechanisms. And sometimes the locking mechanism wouldn't work. And we would get the file and we would have to file it. As you can see, my fingers on the way. That is.
You're hitting the drill bit.
Yeah, I'm hitting the drill bit, fighting it, and a safety.
Right.
So I asked, why not just do it last? So now we put everything together, we put all of it, assemble it, and then do the drill bit last.
And the funny thing about this is, Hector, you're new, and you just said, why are we putting the drill bit in first?
Yes.
And for some reason, we thought putting the drill bit in first was the way to go. And you said, no, let's not do that.
No, we gotta think about safety first.
And it worked.
Beautiful.
Great job, Hector. Sharon, best improvement 2020.
All right. So my favorite improvement, best improvement, were these dividers that we're using when we pick cruising cap orders. Before we would have a cart with 5 bins, and we put 1 order per bin. And sometimes they were really small orders, so you were only doing 5 orders, and you were running back and forth up to shipping.
So now you can put tons of orders in one bin.
Orders in one, we put up to 3 in one bin.
What do the colors mean?
Nothing. They're just
For fun.
Yeah. And
Like having your dog at work, right?
Yes,
like having
absolutely.
Daisy with you.
And so we made these tapered so they fit nicely in the bin. It separates the orders. You have a visual that the orders are separated. You can do up to 15 orders and then take it to shipping instead of running back and forth.
Great job, Sharon.
All right. Thank you.
Jen, best improvement 2020.
Hey Paul, here's one of my favorite improvements right here. This is our tool center for the cruising cap bay, and we have everything we need, easy to grab. These are the things we need. We need our label holder, and we've
And if
got
it's
it
gone, you know to put it back so you know it's not
Right.
floating around this bay somewhere.
right, and it's tilted at an angle so it doesn't fall down.
Nice job. And who built the wood part for you?
Lucas helped me with this part.
Are you becoming a woodworker? Like
I
you
do.
work
I
in the
love
wood shop.
working with wood.
All right, great job, Jen. Terrell, best improvement 2020.
Hey, it's my favorite improvement of the year. So we're back here in the welding and fab area, and we've done quite a bit here to get this cleaned up and nice. Sometimes it can get messy, but there's no reason it shouldn't be organized. So what we did is we had a lot of clutter that the table was kind of filled on the edges of tools, and so we added a nice drawer right here. We have all our TIG supplies right in here in this nice container. It's all labeled on top so you know what to do.
All your magnetic corners.
All the magnetic corners into this Kaizen foam, and everything we need in this drawer.
Now, you know something, Terrell? I'm the beneficiary of this because I just came back here to weld something, and I opened that drawer and I was going, this is unbelievable. This is like the best welding station I've ever seen. What else?
And what else we did here is we got our suction fan here, and it used to be attached to the table, and it would always get in your way.
Right.
And so I was moving it around and figured, why can't we just float it above? So what we did is we added a hole here, attached it with a magnet, one on the outside, one on the inside.
Oh my gosh, so you can get it exactly where you want it.
And then you can just slide it back and forth wherever you want it.
And then off and on right here, remote?
Yep, remote off and on switch for the fan and the lights.
No kidding.
Recently added as we
all
have
your grinding wheels,
the grinding and sanding wheels.
Beautiful. Go to our wood shop, make all these drawers and everything. That's fantastic.
Everything just looks so.
You got all your grinders hung up with the screw gun holders, which is really cool. You got a cordless one and a corded one.
Yeah, works really well.
Welding gloves. Wow, this is really good. What's that pedal for?
Pedals for the TIG machine.
Oh, okay.
And we have the TIG machines labeled, and we even have a process on here for our tail locks. And I wrote all the temperatures
settings
and the settings that we should be
at. Oh, fantastic. Great job, Terrell. 2020.
All right, so I use this when I'm doing the check stubs, and so I used to keep it over there on the file cabinet.
You walked all the way over there. Come on.
So now, when I don't need it, I keep it right here.
Sneaky.
So when I need it, it's close.
Jamie, best improvement 2020.
Hey Paul, so this is our newest improvement. This is here in graphics. We are part of the custom cruising cap area. Beforehand, this system was just 2 pieces of wood and this fast pipe here. We added in from Maylin from last year. This is a great way to separate all of our sheets, and it doesn't fall into this little hole that we have down here that goes into our trash.
Oh, cool. So it pulls out?
It pulls out, and it used to be just down here on this bottom piece of wood. So we added some J-hooks.
Yeah.
So it slides in and it collects all of the debris or garbage that we have.
So it looks like you made a whole processing center for custom cruising cap orders.
And it can go
in the
anywhere.
graphic design department. So not even the cruising cap, you do it right here.
Oh yes, and we can go anywhere because of these fabulous wheels.
And you make everything right there on these machines, and you process the order right here.
Correct.
What else?
So then originally we didn't have this vinyl here. So there's adhesive on this that would stick to this, and we'd have to sandpaper all the adhesive off because we couldn't get it off. So we put just some simple calendar or car vinyl. We wrapped it.
Oh,
so
very
now
cool.
we can just take alcohol.
Nothing gets dirty,
And wipe
easy to
it off.
clean. Awesome.
And then this is thanks to Adam, because Adam's absolutely amazing. We have these new shelves in that'll hold our clamshells. So beforehand we had to walk all the way over here.
Oh, grab those and walk all the way back. Lots of transportation and motion.
Exactly. So now it's just right here. It's right where we want it. And it's the same thing with our cruising cap inserts. Now it's all right here in this station, so we don't have to even use this table.
Oh, that must make your job so much easier.
It's so much easier. Less motion, everything's here. It's great.
Awesome
Love
job,
it.
Jamie. Yeah, best improvement 2020.
So if you're an accountant, you know that when you put an invoice in, you have to choose a general ledger account. I pre-assign them by the vendor so that you just go click, 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 and it already assigns it. So you don't have to choose from the drop down that's
So
really
that
long.
saves you a ton of time.
Yes, and then someone can do it when I'm gone.
Awesome. Improvement 2020.
I added more bags with different sizes and
Ah.
put label on it.
So now you have your little bag thing here that pulls out.
Yes, it is 8 by 12 and like different bags. We use this a lot.
So you don't have to run around finding the right size bag.
So, and for Amazon, I improve more, put labels. What product we use, usually we use product for
So
Amazon.
this saves you a ton of time.
And yes, and put labels on it, and I put on top puka patch.
Right,
It's
so that
making
it doesn't go
more stronger.
bad. Yeah, and it doesn't go bad and it lasts from all the handling. Excellent job, Luda. Thank you. So there you go. 2020, what an amazing year for FastCap. Everybody making improvements nonstop. And why do we make these improvements? To improve the quality of our life. And we spend so much of our life at work, so why not? Why shouldn't work be amazing? That's what continuous improvement's about. That's what 2-second lean's about. That's what seeing waste is about. Fix what bugs you. Stop now and fix everything, and enjoy your life, enjoy your work, and enjoy the people you work with. Thanks a lot. Have a great year.
Hi, Paul. So what is your favorite improvement for 2020?
My favorite improvement ever of all time was
Okay.
when I said everyone can bring their dog to work, and now we have Daisy here, and Sharon's dog is the cutest thing in the whole world. That's my favorite improvement, 2020. Hope everybody has a great year next year and make it a lean year of continuous improvement.
Brought to you by PaulAkers.net, where you'll find all Paul's books and lean resources for free, including the new 2-second Lean Play app, like Audible, but free. To listen to Lean is Lean on the 2-second Lean Play app at PaulAkers.net.